for that little guy, Brian.
Yeah, that's a good point because it looks like it'll be around for this evening. And remember, we've put it in. We gave you the first alert yesterday about putting it in for tomorrow. We're going to keep it in, but today will be more of the big show, if you will, and the system will be exiting for tomorrow. Lee Canyon Cam's practically dark right there. Valley View Cam, you're seeing the sun try to poke through, but that's just heating the lower layers, getting a little buoyancy, getting those thunderstorms going. So that's exactly what we need to really start getting those thunderstorms kicking loose. We gave you the first alert that would happen. Let me show you Futurecast right away because we've been tracking the storm, and we're going to continue to do it hour by hour. And you can see it looks like through the afternoon hours, even when there's a little break, there'll still be plenty of areas that see some of the heavier stuff. And it continues through the evening once again. You can see even through the 9 o'clock hour, there's still plenty over the mountains, some Central Valley areas down through Anthony. I heard you folks just tweet out that you weren't seeing any. Well, I'm sure you're going to get some before the night is through, that's for sure. And then it'll start to dissipate a little bit, but it's not done even with a little lull. It looks like Wednesday, especially in the overnight hours, we have a shot at keeping some of that, not only Central Valley areas, but north as well in the Sheep Range. So we're going to be watching that closely. You folks out to Boulder City, Hoover Dam as well, and that's through the early morning hours, and then it just kind of moves on out of the area. So not as potent for tomorrow. Winter weather advisory is still ongoing, but what's been lowered is not for the advisory, but the snow levels actually to 6,500 feet, 4 to 10 inches above 8,000 feet. This is kind of more impressive. So the snow will be more impressive than the rain, but those thunderstorms, I'll tell you, they were a doozy. Look at that. That system is just slowly rotating around here. And the slow-moving systems do a pretty good job on sticking around for a little while longer and dropping some heavier rain. But we put in those little icons just so you can see where the lightning strikes are. You'll see them in that last frame there, yeah. And even some hail with it there. That's that little alien-looking thing right there. That's when we're talking about some pebble-sized hail. You shouldn't see it much larger than that, but that's some potent thunderstorms. So even if we're getting a little bit of a break, all of this is coming up from the southwest, and it makes a big difference. And that's a direction where we can actually see some across the valley. And then you'll blink your eyes. This is what I was telling Carla earlier. And then it'll be 90s for the coming weekend. That's the way it's playing out. But tomorrow still, I'm going to say a chance for an isolated thunderstorm, but not as potent as what we've been seeing today for really even any of the rain. It'll scoot out in the afternoon hours, and then we warm up rapidly. And look at that. A couple of upper 90s popping in. You'll see our first 100 maybe early next week. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Brian.